Welcome to the Cho Show. We are live, we are in color, and I need to make sure that we are in audio as well. So let's get that taken care of right now. Happy guys. This is the day before Christmas, and I feel as though the energy is very much giving Christmas. It's giving very much Christmas, and people are excited. People are in the mood. They're feeling the Christmas spirit. I am not feeling the Christmas spirit. I mean, I'm here, I'm there, but you know, it is what it is. So let's make sure that you guys can hear me. Hey, David Portillo Davila, how are you? How are you doing today? And you guys can, in fact, hear me. We love that. We love that. We love when you can hear me. How are you today, David? What is going on? What is happening? Let's move this a little bit. Okay, that is better. I'm good. I basically slept all day. Well, were you awake all night? Is that why you slept all day? Do you have a reason why you slept all day? Are you depressed? What is going on? What's happening? I mean, I know you don't have much to do. You're not working. So why? So why? What are you sleeping all day for? You don't have anywhere to be. What is going on, girl? I'm trying to one hand take off this peel, and it's gonna be a struggle. How is everyone doing on Saturday? I feel like my live stream last night was super dead, and I don't know if it's because you guys are like all in your holiday mood right now, and you're just like spending time with family and friends, and I love that. I love that you guys have friends in real life. That's a good sign. It's a really good sign, actually. So stayed up late for a movie with my family, but then just couldn't stay asleep. So I was periodically in and out of sleep. I guess I got caught up. Oh yeah, you had to get caught up, but that's good. I'm glad you got caught up. Oh, this might this. You know what? This is not the best. This is not the best microphone stand. We're going to we're going to do something else. I thought it was a good idea to have my lip balm as the stand, but you know what? We're gonna go real meta. We're gonna go real meta, and we're gonna do the road on road action. We're gonna do the road on road. This is my NT USB condenser microphone that I plug into my PC, and I have it attached to my Rode Wireless Pro. Okay. Okay, we're good. Hey, Madison Rose, how are you, darling? You can wrap presents while listening. Oh my God, thank you for being here. You're early. You've been late the last several times, but you're early. What lip balm do you use? I use two. Um, For my sleeping mask, or basically the lip balm I like to use at nighttime, I use this new one called Regimen Lab Glycolide Lipid Repair, and it has a perfect concentration of ceramides, which are going to help to rebuild the barrier on your lips. Very, very important because a stronger barrier ensures that you are able to retain moisture and hydration that's being provided, right? A lot of the issues with these lip balms is that they are um, not really providing a strong barrier support. It might provide occlusives, but you want to strengthen your skin barrier from within the skin itself, right? You don't want to just slap some shit on there and it be done. You want to build some natural defense against dehydration, and that's what that ratio of ceramides are going to do. Now, another interesting ingredient in here. They use THD. Now, THD is one of my favorite ingredients. It's actually a vitamin C derivative. THD stands for tetrahexadecyl ascorbate, and they use 10%. So this is a very expensive vitamin C ingredient. It's a very expensive skincare ingredient in general, and it's super duper effective because it maintains all of those well-rounded, well-researched benefits of vitamin C, but it's in a derivative in a form that's not going to go bad really quickly. It's going to be a lot more stable. It's going to get where it needs to be in the skin, in the epidermis. It's just going to work more effectively because it doesn't have, it's not as much of a free radical um, as pure vitamin C L-ascorbic acid is. So that's why I love THD because it's a lot less sensitizing. It may work a little bit slower than the pure form of vitamin C, but it's going to be less sensitizing. It's going to get to where it needs to be. It's going to be stable. It's not going to degrade. I love THC so much. It's one of my favorite skincare ingredients, actually. So it has that vitamin C derivative in there, THD. So for your skin, that's really important because we don't often use SPF on our lips, but vitamin C actually helps to protect against some free radicals from the sun as well. It's not, so don't drag me. It is not a replacement for SPF, okay? It's not a replacement for SPF. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it can really aid in giving you further protections against the sun, okay? If you have any hyperpigmentation or discoloration, it's going to also brighten and even your skin tone of your lips. And then they have PPARs in there too, which I forget what that even stands for. But it's just going to help to turn over your skin and make sure that it's very soothed and it's recovering well. So very soothing, which you definitely need, especially during the winter time. And then there's this ingredient that I've never heard of, and I think it's in the name, the glycolipids. The glycolipids are what's going to help to give you the ever slightest amount of exfoliation. So you've probably heard of like those lip scrubs. Throw the lip scrubs out into the garbage because this is going to very slowly exfoliate your lips over time. That's why I like it as a nighttime wear because I can slather this one at nighttime and it gets to work every single night at just slowly turning over my skin's life cycle and giving me fresh, luscious lips every day. So I highly recommend it. Regimen Lab, Glycolide Lipid Repair lip treatment. Now, unfortunately, I don't have an affiliate code or a discount at all from them. But when you do buy the product, let them know that I sent you. Let them know that Cho is the reason why you bought the product. Maybe they'll give me one, right? I think I used to have one a long time ago, but I lost it. I don't know. They are from Canada, so they probably don't like my politics. But let them know anyway that I'm buying this because of Cho, right? So yeah, go buy this. I love it so much. It's my daily, nightly wear. Now, in terms of my daily wear, because I do wear a different lip balm during the daytime, I love the Allies of Skin um, peptides lip balm. What is it called? They always have a fucking long name. The peptide and ceramide repair lip balm. So this also has ceramides in it as well as the other one. I love a ceramide. I love a barrier boosting product. So yeah, this is my daily wear, whereas Regimen Lab is what I put on at nighttime. Um, this is just really emollient. It feels very luxurious. Um, it's very soothing. It's just a very luscious. It gives you a luscious lip, which I love a lot. This does not give you a luscious lip. It's a little bit more on like the lip glossy side, but it's clear. This is also clear, but I feel like this gives you more luminosity and a lusciousness about your lip when you apply this really well. So I think that when you're trying to impress people or look really nice, this is what you want. But I feel as though this is what's really putting in the work to my lips these days. Now, for the Alice Skin, you can get 20% off using my code CHO, CHO. So I do have a discount code, affiliate code for this product. Highly recommend that you wait until a sale though, because it is 25 bucks. I feel like 25 bucks is pretty luxury in terms of lip balm. So definitely use my code or wait for a sale. Okay. You know I can get talking about some skincare. Don't even get me started on skincare, y'all. Um, Hi MOP, what's going on? We got so many presents side our tree. Christmas is so close. Oh my god, that's so true. It's almost here. You have a cute outfit on. So, this is the outfit, yes. I do know how to dress. I know I usually wear a robe, but I do know how to dress. I know how to dress. I don't dress very often, but when I do, I dress. I do. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And I know. I know how to dress. Um, I did go to a Christmas party. I was invited to a Christmas party, so I did show my face. I brought a gift. I brought a bottle of champagne, and we just got back home. So I literally have not had no time to put my robe on and take my clothes off. So I just came right here. That's why I was 5 minutes late. We just got back home. Oh, hey, Leah, how are you? Mikeception, period. Yeah, Madison Rose, I highly recommend that you try the Regimen Lab lip balm. They only have one lip balm. Just Google Regimen Lab. They're Canadian. Love them so much. They've worked with me before. I've done sponsor content for them before, but I don't have an affiliate link with them. But I love their products. A lot of their products I absolutely love. The only product by Regimen Lab I would not recommend is their cleanser. And the only reason I don't recommend their cleanser is because it's overpriced for what it does. It doesn't have like a really cool sensorial experience or texture or scent, and it just does the job. It's unremarkable. It doesn't do anything poorly, but it doesn't do anything super exceptional. And for the price point, I think you can put your money towards another cleanser that will at least give you more of a sensorial experience. So I don't recommend their cleanser, but I really do recommend everything else. The only thing with their vitamin C is that they use an L-ascorbic acid in their vitamin C product. It's very good, and it's a 15% concentration, which is well studied at delivering really great results in terms of what vitamin C can provide. However, it is a bit strong. It is an acid. So sometimes if you are sensitive, it might take a little bit longer for you to adjust to using it. I definitely would not recommend that you start using their vitamin C every day. I would start with every other day to kind of see how your skin reacts to it at first. I actually can't use it anymore because after using it for so long, my skin became a little bit more sensitive to it, which is unfortunate because it's a really great product. So definitely give it a try. I love their cream. I love their level serum. I love their azelaic acid. I love their lip balm. Like Regiment Lab, they just are incredible. Highly, highly, highly recommend them. I wish I had an affiliate code for them because I talk about them all the time. I love them so much. But yeah, check them out, Madison. Those kiddos been keeping you busy, Leah. Just been spending time with family, getting ready for Christmas, and basically resting because of bad sleep schedule. You got to get that sleep schedule together. I use some Calendula lip balm from a local apothecary for my daily Intacha lip mask at night. So I was using another lip mask at nighttime, but I just feel like I really love this. I gotta use it up. So what I'm probably going to do, I'm probably going to layer it. I'm probably gonna put this on first and then layer it with my lip mask. Because to be honest, I have a lot of my lip mask left. Or I could just use my lip mask on my cuticles. Not that my cuticles are bad. They're not bad at all. I have really fucking good nails, like really great nails. I went to get a mani pedi once, and the Chinese lady told me that I should never come get a mani pedi because my nails are just naturally gorgeous. I know. Be mad about it. And I don't do anything to them. But you know what it is? Protein. I get enough protein, right? I have protein powder. I have good nutrition, and I think good nutrition is really helpful. So I get my collagen. I get my collagen in. Get your collagen in. Okay. Transformation protein. They have a collagen powder that I use that I love so much. Cho 15. Get yourself 15% off. It's a really great collagen powder, and it's really competitive pricing, especially when you incorporate my discount code. So yeah, yeah. Look at the nails, honey. I've only had one mani pedi my entire life. I never went back. That Asian lady, that Chinese lady told me, Cho, don't come back here because you don't need this shit. You don't need it. And I ain't been back. And I was in high school when I got this done. I was in high school when I had my first mani pedi. That was 20 years ago. 20 years ago, I had my first mani pedi. Um, Cho, shop my. That part, yes. Oh my God. So I actually, this is so funny. I don't mean to like be like, what am I doing right now? I'm totally giving like influencer energy right now. But I did just do my winter skincare picks on Shop My. I'm going to link it in the Discord channel right now. But this is going to be a collection of my favorite products to use during the winter time. Listen, I understand that a lot of y'all are looking like the thing from Fantastic Four. It's giving cracked, it's giving dry, it's giving dehydrated. I get it. Winter time can do that. But there are some things you can do to counteract that by picking up and choosing products that are focused on occluding, moisturizing, hydrating, and boosting your barrier. So I'm gonna post my winter picks right now. Um, so yeah, I just posted it in the beauty and fashion channel. It's all of my different skincare products that I think are especially effective for the winter time. It includes a couple different oils. It includes three different moisturizers. It includes a cleanser. It includes one, two, three, four different serums. And I'm not saying buy the whole thing. I'm just giving you options, so you don't have to have like four different fucking moisturizers, but I'm giving you different moisturizers from different brands, different price points, different ingredients, maybe different skin types. Um, yeah. Anyway, it's on it's on Instagram. I posted it on Instagram earlier because that's where I do all my influencing. Really, I posted my winter skincare pics on Instagram earlier, and now I just posted them on the Discord channel and the beauty channel. The kids do keep me busy. They are doing the most lately. Since they started school, it's been a whole thing. Yes, that guy, absolutely. I see you, Cho. Love the shirt and vest. The nails are on point. Thank you, MOP. I do know how to dress. Like I said before, I know how to dress. You guys typically see me in my robe, but I had no time to even take my clothes off. I had no time to take my clothes off tonight because I just came right here. I got Duke. Duke is right here. Duke is here. Everyone's here. I took care of everybody else, and I haven't been able to take my clothes off. I have terrible nutrition. I always put myself last, and I need to stop doing that. Madison, I'm about to drag you. I'm getting. What are you looking at? Okay, so Madison says I have. Cause I'm about to rant. Madison Rose says I have terrible nutrition. I always put myself last, and I need to stop doing that. Now, this is a big problem, and it's not unique to Madison Rose. Now, we love Madison Rose, but she's fallen down a dark path that I think mothers tend to often fall down. Let me just put this really simply to you, Maddie, and also all the other moms out there, that when you put yourself last, you also put your children last. And that may sound harsh, but you are unable to give your children your best. So I say this out of love, that when you don't take care of yourself, you can't show up 100% as a mother, right? Your children, they need you to have pretty fucking nails, okay? They need your collagen levels to be on point. Because collagen doesn't just help with nails, they help with your joints, right? They help with your bones, they help with your energy levels, you know? But, I'm being a little facetious, like, you do want to have nice nails. But no, seriously, like, I've seen so many times where mothers will run themselves ragged and no one cares about, like, the pretty nails and your hair's not done. But it is important to make sure that your health is a priority, because if you're not doing well physically, then you can't show up 100% in their lives, right? And so you have to kind of like rewire your brain to accept the fact that taking care of yourself is in and of itself taking care of your family, right? You can't be raggedy, down and out, tired, low energy, and then show up to the basketball game and not cheer. Bitch, you need to be screaming at the basketball games, okay? There's no time for you to be at little Timmy's basketball game. I know he's not making any shots, but bitch, you gotta give high energy, okay? And I need your nutrition to be on point for you to do that, right? Because we wanna show up for the people in our lives that we love the most. And the way you do that is by taking care of your mental health, taking care of your physical health, and taking care of your spiritual health as well, right? This is very important. This is very important. I'm not lying here. I'm being very serious, right? Got to make sure that those different spheres of your life are being groomed, maintained, and watered, right? Because they all come back around to your output in life, right? If your physical, your mental, and your spiritual is not giving what it needs to be given, then your output's going to be trash, right? So let this be a lesson. I need you to get it together, Maddie. Get it together. Get it together, right? I need you to decide in 2026. No, no, actually, you know what? No. Don't wait till 2026. Start tomorrow, okay? I need you to decide, when is it? December 21st. I need you to do one thing tomorrow that's purely for yourself. Now, listen, babe. Tell that husband of yours, I need 30 minutes. I need 30 minutes. Take the kids, 30 minutes. I'm drinking a glass of wine and I'm watching a true crime podcast. 30 minutes. I can give you 30-minute episodes, right? But I'm just saying, it's important to invest in yourself so that you can return to others. It's important, and it's true, and it's factual. And you will find that when you're able to have a hobby outside of taking care of your family, to have something that's just purely yours that you're interested in, that rebuilds you and reinvest in you, you're able to give more to your family, right? Get a hobby, right? Go get a hobby or something. You know, you should be able to take a couple hours a week. That's just for you, right? Anyway, not me ranting. Um, Maddie, stop that. Also guilty. I know that's right. Listen to what we say, not what we do, Leah. Right? Because you're a mama too, and moms have this issue. This is a mom issue. This is a mom issue because you bitches love so hard. And that's why we love you and appreciate you, right? But we also don't want you to run yourself ragged either, right? And that doesn't make you selfish. That doesn't make you unkind. That doesn't make you a bad mom because you want to have a break or because you want to like pour into yourself. It makes you human. It makes you, you're not invincible. Like I know moms are the closest things we have to being invincible, but you're not invincible. Spoiler alert, you're not invincible. You have bad days too. You have poor health too. You have days where you're in a bad mood too, right? And that's the time where you should lean on your family to give you support, right? So to all the moms out there, get your shit together. Put your oxygen mask on first. It's hard to remember that when you're a mom. That part. That heavy on that. Heavy on that part. I got my collagen peptide protein powder. That part, period. No, it's not harsh. It's the truth. Plus, I exclusively breastfeed. Oh, good for you. You know what? I actually have some powder collagen, so I'm gonna get me some right now. That period. So one trick I tell my friends is if you are the type of girl who drinks a cup of coffee every day, put a spoonful of collagen powder in your coffee, like a creamer, right? You don't taste it, just whisk it. And if you have a good collagen powder, it's gonna not have any taste. It's gonna dissolve, and you're not gonna know it's there. But when you put your powdered creamer in, well, I know all the fancy girls are using the liquid creamer, but back in my day, when growing up, when I was young, we drank Folgers instant coffee. Listen, I come from very humble beginnings. Folgers instant coffee in the blue can. The blue can. You know what I'm talking about. Folgers in the blue can, instant coffee, and then we had powdered creamer, and then we had sugar, granulate white sugar, and that's how we drank coffee growing up. Why was a teenager drinking coffee every day? I don't know. Ask my mother about that. Mom, I know you're watching. Why were you feeding me coffee as a teenager, as a child? But anyway, that's how I grew up drinking coffee. And so, you know, um, as an adult, as an aging adult, put a little bit of collagen powder, just one spoon. Put one spoonful of collagen powder in your coffee, whisk it in, and there you go. You're getting a little bit of collagen every day. You're building up your deposits of collagen, peptides, and that's a really great start. Um, I had a whole thing with EPF. I tried but underproduced. It was a whole thing. Do you pump for your stash or anything? Where are you? I could send you a care package. I still have a bunch of stuff pumps, bags, pads, girl. I went through a whole ass journey, spent so many hours and thousands of dollars. I was doing the absolute most. And you couldn't really produce. I'm sorry to hear that. My oldest girl is adopted. My oldest son was extremely sick and tube fed, so never breastfed him. Youngest son was breastfed for 4 months. My nine, oh my god, girl, the children. Girl, Maddie been pregnant forever, honey. Um, she been raising children forever. I love it. My 9-month-old daughter has been EBF this whole time. Oh, that's great. You can have a glass of wine or two. I have it on the best of authority. Several pets and lactation consultants. So long as you could pass the sobriety test, don't ever concern yourself. Oh, I'm in Colorado. I don't pump. I do have some stash though, but that's good. That's good. That's really good. I feel like, I don't know much about it, but I do have a lot of girlfriends, and they tell me how challenging that pumping can be, and feeding your children can be really challenging. And that's something that I think women should be talking about a lot more often amongst themselves and among men, because there's definitely a knowledge gap about that aspect of a woman's life that I think that a lot of men would want to be there to support their mothers. I mean their wives and their girlfriends to feed their children. Um, but it's a lot more difficult than people I think. People will just assume they're like, oh, just pop a baby out, they latch on, and it's fine. But there's a lot of issues that happen with it based on what limited knowledge I know via my friends. It can be a very challenging process. Don't be sorry, Cho. We are very lucky and blessed. I found donors for both my babies. Absolute angels of women. Still talk to them both. With daughter, it was super important because she couldn't tolerate formula at all. So these angels absolutely saved us. I am forever grateful. But I was depressed for a while over it. Here I got these big ass titties, and they can't even make enough milk to feed these babies. Oh my god, how ridiculous! Imagine having big ass titties that can't produce milk. I'd be sick. I'd be sick and depressed too. It's like the big titties got you pregnant, but now they can't feed the children. It's like what? Like the titties are not tittying. Like the titties are not tittying at that point. I'd be sick and depressed too. I'd be sick and depressed too. I get that. I totally get that. But I'm happy you found a solution that worked for you through donors, and that is such a blessing for sure. For sure. It's incredible. You know, let's take a moment, put a heart in the chat for all the people that are all the strangers in the world that are generous and kind and thoughtful and just unprovoked kindness. Put a heart in the chat for them, please. I'm also grateful for Ryan. He gave me money by the stack for new pumps and parts and consults and all of it. He knows more about boob milk than he should have to. Well, he's a good one. Donor saved my son's life when he was a preemie. Preemies can't take formula or their bowels can die off. Oh my God. Mm, 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 mm. Duke, enough. Lay down. All the scratching. Why can I hear you through my noise cancellation headphones? Like you making that much noise that I can hear you. Hey Pittman, how's it going? Hey Pittman, how are you? Happy Saturday. Are you ready for Christmas? Do you have plans for Christmas? I do have plans for Christmas. I'm going to be in Toledo for Christmas. So, the way it works in my household is that I visit my partner's family in North Carolina for Thanksgiving, and then we visit my family in Toledo, Ohio for Christmas. So, we'll be there pretty soon. I don't think there'll be any live streams because we're going to be there during the week and not we're not going to be there Monday. Maybe I'll do. Well, what's Wednesday? Wednesday might be Christmas. I'll be too busy to be honest. Maybe I'll do a live stream in the hotel. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But but yeah, we'll be in Toledo for several days. Just a quick little visit, but we'll be there on Christmas Day. My dad does a big party on Christmas Day, so that's always fun. And my dad's an excellent cook. That's where I get my love for cooking from. I'm pretty sure, or at least my genetic ability to cook well. I get it from my dad. So we'll be there for that. And then on my mom's side, she has a big Christmas Eve party. So we'll be with my mom Christmas Eve, and we'll be with my dad on Christmas Day. So that's kind of the the schedule of events for the Christmas holiday season. And then for the other days that we're there, we'll be just visiting people, going here, going there, going a little bit everywhere. Yeah. The moms that donate instead of selling are amazing. I'm not mad about the moms that sell their milk. It's a lot of blood, sweat, literal blood. Blood, sweat, tears, time, money. I get it. But those donors, yeah, period. Yeah. They all deserve a lot of props. I hate to see the mom shaming in groups where women sell. I'm like, girl, get that booby milk bag. That part. But it's always a woman waiting to shame another one for something. It's exhausting. Women are women's biggest enemy. Women, I'll say it again. Women are women's biggest enemy. Truly. And trans men, transgenders, transgenders, I should say. The transgenders. I said it. Yep. I will be working overnight all this upcoming week, Joe. They got me, but I'm definitely getting overtime. Listen, MLP, let's talk about it because we haven't talked about it for a long time. But what are some of your financial goals? What is going on? Where are you putting the overtime pay? Where is the overtime pay going? Oh my God, that bitch in Discord, girl. I don't know what her tea is, but her tea is something. You saw she wanted to argue with me. I wasn't having it. I wasn't. I was like, girl, you're not about to argue. I'm not about to go back and forth with you. I'm not going back and forth with you. I don't even know who you are. I'm not going back and forth with you, baby girl. She's something else. She's definitely very interesting. She's definitely very interesting. I want to pick her brain. Maybe we can play a game or two together. Get on some voice comms and see what she's really about. I don't know, but she's interesting. She's very interesting. It's giving, but it is giving transgender. Allegedly, in my opinion. First impressions. I don't know. I don't know. Something's going on. Something's there. But anyway, well, there was no drama because I didn't bite the bait. Listen, the bait was dangling right here, and I said, "Girl, no, girl, no, no." Listen, I'm not going back and forth with the not nan bitch in the Discord over nothing. The what? That's not my style. I don't go back and forth with the girls like that. That's just not something I'm gonna do. Um, because I ain't getting paid to do it on Discord. You can come. Let's come here to the YouTube channel, and let's talk about it. I'm not going back and forth with nobody on Discord. That's just not gonna happen. Um, not the post after the comment that yes, MLP. hmm I saw the argument on Discord, but I couldn't keep up. It wasn't really. I don't even want to mischaracterize it as an argument. It was a disagreement. It was starting to get into more of a back and forth, and I was like, "Girl, no, I'm not about to go back and forth with you." I just left it on red. T- I mean, because really, to be quite frank with you, I only first of all, the politics channel in my Discord channel is muted. I have several channels in my Discord channel muted. I have the Not Safe for Work channel muted. I have the memes channel muted, and I've got the politics channel muted. I'm just not interested in your funny shit that you want to share. I'm just not. Like I might pop in there every once in a while to get a quick laugh, but I don't want to be. But I don't want my notifications to be bombarded by jokes and memes. No offense. Same with the not safe for work shit. I just don't want my notifications. Like when I get a notification, I check my notifications. I'm not interested in 99.9% of the shit posted in those channels. Even the politics channel, I'm not that interested. So I will go in and I'll make a comment here, make a comment there, reply to a comment here, reply. But like I don't want to be bombarded by that shit 24/7. So I think I popped in there and we were talking about trans and oh, you know what we were talking about? We were talking about listen, because this is fucking crazy. I'm telling you, the transgenders are crazy. We were talking about what is it? What's the therapy? Conversion therapy. We were talking about conversion therapy, okay, and how controversial it is. And I'm very anti conversion therapy. And there's specific reasons why I am against conversion therapy because there is so much documentation on it being basically a way of basically trying to kill your fucking child, right? And I know people that have gone through conversion therapy. And coincidentally or not, they've always been people with parents that were pastors. And don't get me started on the church now. Don't get me started on the church, honey. But they were always these types. In my anecdotal secondhand experience, they've always been um, people of the church. Whatever. And, you know, the whole praying the gay away, all this shit. But here is where I once again draw the line. There is a difference between gay youth and trans youth. Because statistically speaking, here, like 90% of boys who are dysphoric, aka trans boys, like trans youth, 90% of them grow up to just be gay boys. And so this is another example. It's another example of the trans community attaching themselves to an issue, to the LGB issue. They're attaching themselves to the LGB issue that they shouldn't be attaching themselves to because the two groups are different fucking groups. And when you have different groups with unique issues, they should be treated differently with respect to their unique issues. 90% of gay youth don't grow out of being gay. The stats are just fucking different. And 90% of dysphoric boys, they don't end up becoming women, trans women. They are just gay. So this is what that was the conversation we were having in the Discord channel. We were giving stats and changing, you know, exchanging ideas and all this stuff. And I made a comment, and then she wanted to talk about I don't even know what the fuck she said, but she kind of went off. And I was like, "Girl, you can have it. You can have it. You can have it. You can have it." Um. So anyway, she wanted to smoke with me and got some feelings hurt. But listen, now that's one tree you don't want to bark up because Leah's bite is as big as her bark. In the bank, I'm trying to pay off this bills, but after that, the goal is 4 or 5 grand by this time next year. Oh, you can do better than that. Work more overtime. You got this, MOP. I like to debate, Cho. Leah, you are a debater. Techno 15, what the absolute hell did you upgrade to, Cho? God dang, nice upgrades. Your OF account must be popping. What do you mean, what did I upgrade to? You mean my outfit? My skin? My lips? I don't know. You know, I really do just be looking raggedy in my robe because I'm at home. Fuck. The fuck I care. I'm at home. But I did just get back from a Christmas party where I had to look presentable. So here I am. I have a goal to get to 240 pounds sticking to that. Oh, yeah, you can do that, MLP. You can do that. We're behind you. You've been doing so well, by the way. What the fuck? That hoe waited until I wasn't replying to go in on you. Weak hoe shit. Yeah, girl, I wouldn't say she went in on me. I would just say that she disagreed with me and wanted to debate me, and I was not having it. Will outgrow it. Echo slow blink. That's one of the things that upset her. I called out the transgenders. You might see me on some bigger debate channel here soon. Maybe I've been talking with some. Oh my God. When you do, let me know so I can blow it up. I'll share it. I'll try to be there live. I'll comment. I'll post it on my Instagram, all over the Discord. We want that. We want that for you so much. Um, but no, I wouldn't say that she went in on me, but she did try to bait an argument with me, and I was just like, "Girl, it's you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that." Sorry, why do I have redness here? What is going on? Why am I red there? That's weird. That's very weird. But I'd love to see that happen, Leah. I would love to see you blow up. You deserve it. You're such an intelligent person. You're such an open person. You're such a person that values debate and conversation and coming to terms and arguing your point. I think that's a good lane for you. Apparently, we're in need of female conservatives who can handle themselves in a debate setting to fight all these damn crazy liberals out here in these internet streets. I agree. That's definitely true. That's 100% true. We definitely need that. I mean, we need conservatives of all types because you know the media is controlled by democratic globalists. So don't get me started on that. And supposedly they are usually more open to talking with females because they seem as weaker opponent. Girl, weak. The word weak and Leah Bobia could never cross my mind. Listen, well, that's great. If they think you're weak, I love that for you. Love that for you. If they think you're weak, slim pickings. Oh, great. Yeah, letter one. They must think they're gonna get you on and clown you. Yeah, clown me, honey. Put me on so you can clown me. They're in for a big surprise. They're in for a big surprise. I love this this microphone on microphone situation we got going on here. I feel very professional. This is so funny to me. I love this so much. Road on road on road on road on road. How was Christmas shopping for everyone this year? For the girlies out there that do the Christmas shopping, was it more expensive? Are things expensive? Were you trying to be more economical this year? Like, give me the insight because this is something I don't know about. Um, as someone who's childless, and someone who stopped buying Christmas presents 6 years ago, to give me some insight into what's going on. It's so big and black. It is absolutely. Hey Luna, what's going on, Luna? You would uniquely know. You have seen me go toe to toe with liberals of all shapes and sizes here. I have, yes. So, where did you get the bigger mic from? May I ask how much? Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, I got it from Amazon. I'm pretty sure I got it Amazon. I'll look it up right now for you. Um, it is the Rode NT condenser. They probably have an updated version of it now. Um, it's $164. I can guarantee you, I did not pay that much for it back in the day. 100% can guarantee you, I did not pay $164 for this when I bought it. Because I know this is one of the first mics I had, and I didn't have the money like that. I didn't have the budget to be budgeting like that. Let me go into my orders to see if maybe I can actually find it. Cause 164, I think is crazy. Okay, wait. Road. Or I may have actually bought this from the website itself. I don't know. But currently it's $164. Oh no, this is no. So this is with the cord. Here it is. So it's a USB, meaning that it connects to your PC. Now you can actually you can buy connections. Oh, sorry. You can buy connections that can hook this up to your phone, but I wouldn't recommend that actually. I think if you're going to be using your phone, you don't want something like this. You'd want more like the wireless microphone set for your phone. It's more compatible with phones, whereas this is supposed to be used at a computer. You can see here it plugs in there with that plug. So yeah. Um and you can always send me questions, MOP. Send me DMs about your questions with content creation and all that stuff. Like I never mind answering those questions. Christmas shopping sucked this year. Obviously, you know why. Well, not having a job would do that. What you can do instead, David Portillo Davila, write handwritten letters. And I don't know how old you are. I don't know if your ass don't know how to write in cursive, but a handwritten letter, like I mean, like a I love you. This is how I'm feeling at the end of the year. This is what I'm looking forward to in 2026. Here's why I'm happy to have you in the past year. Like I need you to write a letter to your loved ones. It's so meaningful, and your parents will actually love it. My grandparents have kept every letter I've written to them. I still remember the first two things I said on this channel. Oh my god, you look like my next best Judy. And oh, so people here like to condone the mass murder of the unborn and call themselves progressive. Cool, cool. I actually remember you saying exactly that. Yes. Yeah. You know my comments are crazy. Are you still running? No. How do you stay motivated in the winter? I don't. Or do you run indoors? I do run indoors when I am at hotels. I don't have a treadmill. Well, I do. You know what? Actually, I do have a treadmill here in my home. But to be honest with you, there's no way in the world I'm running in my basement. That would just depress me. Running on a treadmill is depressing enough. Running on a treadmill in my basement, which is unfinished, I'd have to just end it all. I'd have to just end it all. Running on the treadmill in my basement, it's like a dungeon down there. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So when I travel during the winter time and I stay at hotels, I love a hotel gym. I love a hotel gym, and I will run on the treadmill there. But I don't belong to a gym. I can't afford it, and so I'm not really running these days. I tried running last winter. I tried running. This red spot is fucking me up. Give me a second. I can't. Because what the fuck is going on? Give me a second. Because the fuck? Why am I having a random red spot? Okay. Okay. So hopefully that will be healed up the next 30 minutes or so. By the way, this is Liquid Panacea by PSA. It's a booster. It has Centella, a 5% concentration of Centella asiatica in there, which is going to really help at really soothing, like quickly soothing your redness. If you have rosacea, it helps a lot with rosacea. Um, Acne, it soothes your acne, helps you to recover quicker. Just has a lot of soothing ingredients that promote recovery in the skin. So, especially redness, like for me, if I like that will be gone in the next hour, max. That'll be gone. That redness will be gone the next hour. It works pretty fast. Um, so no, to answer your question, Luna, I'm not running. I'm not motivated in the winter, and I barely run out. I barely run indoors. Only when I'm staying in hotels. So I'll be running on the treadmill a lot this upcoming week because I'll be in Toledo. So I'll be running a lot on the treadmill. I'm excited about that. Okay, Joe, thank you. Is it wireless or with the cord? Okay, so these are two different mics. This is the wireless mic that you hear my voice using right now. This mic is not plugged in. This is a corded mic. So you have to have the cord plugged in for this mic to work. I don't know if you haven't been here, but we have a new thing where we're using different mic stands to just as like a funny gag, reoccurring thing with the channel. But we're gonna be using different stands. So, for example, this I use this as a stand sometimes. Look at this. Boom. So I can drink my water and talk to you bitches, right? Um, Another one that we haven't seen yet that I'm gonna do tomorrow probably is I'm gonna use my Steel Series. I'm gonna use my Steel Series headphone stand. I'm gonna attach the mic to this. So every day, every stream, we're gonna just use different things. Last week we used a pair of glasses. We tried using the lip balm package, but it was too flimsy. It wasn't enough to grip on. So still doing a few last minute things. It's always stressful until Christmas. Well, maybe New Year's. I get that. You've got children though. I think that when you have children, you do have a responsibility to make it a special time for them. Joe, I'm 24. Okay, so I don't know if you know how to write in cursive or not. You're borderline. Handmade gifts are also the absolute best. I agree. Did I send the question twice? I don't know. I'm just reading. Maybe I read it twice. Uh, Luna, so are you running? You're not running either. You're not running either, I guess. The streams have been real quiet. Last night I'm actually shocked and surprised that no one came to hear me rant about ICE being in Columbus. Well, I love that they're here in Columbus, but I'm surprised that nobody came to rant against me supporting ICE. I kind of want to talk about it again tomorrow because I've seen some more dumbass fucking comments on my feed, and I'm commenting on all of it. Fuck it. I'm getting involved. Oh my god, the people are so mad at me on Instagram right now because I commented on that post that I went over from the city council here in Columbus, and like they called me a bootlicker because apparently the Columbus, we'll talk about it tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But apparently the Columbus police are actually working with the federal government, which is like actually very based and very nice. Like you should be working with the federal government for enforcing federal laws. The fuck? So I was like, good job to the police. Good job to the police for once, right? And now the girls are mad at me on Instagram. I don't give a fuck. Be mad about it. You know how we wouldn't have this issue? If motherfuckers would not have crossed the border, we wouldn't have an issue with ICE right now. But because motherfuckers crossed the border, we have an issue right now. So I'm not. I'm listen. There's no more virtue signaling. There's no more. But what about the children? What about the families? We're breaking up homes. These are our neighbors. I'm done. I'm done with that. The moral blackmail doesn't work anymore, y'all. It does not work anymore. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't work anymore. That moral blackmail doesn't work. And you know why it doesn't work? Because neither side has ever been interested in a solution. They've never been interested in a solution. They've been putting out these moral platitudes and how could you? Why would you? Why did you? All this shit, right? We'll get a solution. We'll do a bipartisan solution. It's been a bunch of bullshit for decades. We're done. We're done. It's too late to do this the nice way now because people, honest people, have been trying to do it the nice way for decades. So I don't want to hear about the children. I don't want to hear about separating the families. I really don't care. And if that makes me a bad person, I'm a bad person. What's next? Call me, okay, am I a Nazi? Sure, okay, I'm a Nazi. All right, fine. What's next? Call me another word. What's the next insult? Don't get me fucking started. Don't get me fucking started. We'll talk about it tomorrow again, David Bertula Davila. We'll talk about it tomorrow because I have more shit I want to talk about. Obviously, it's on my check. It's on my heart. But no, I figure that this is a weekend where people are spending time with family. People are off of work. People are busy. People are shopping. People are wrapping presents. So I get it. I totally, totally get it. But on that note, it's been 60 minutes. We're ending the live. Um, I'm gonna get going. I want to take Duke outside. I want to get in bed somewhat early tonight, if possible, so that I can do what I gotta do in the morning. I have to actually take out the dogs. I'm watching my neighbor. I'm babysitting, not baby. I'm dog sitting, pet sitting for my neighbor again, and she has 6 chickens and 4 dogs and 1 cat. So I have to wake up early before church to like get them together um, before I can make it to church on time. So I have to actually wake up a little bit more earlier than I would like to tomorrow. So we'll see. Anyway, guys, thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate you guys. Um, this is a fun stream. Sorry that I was not in my typical attire, but I got here when I got here and I just went live. So it is what it is. You got a rare stream of me with real clothes on. It happens every once in a while. But okay, guys, I will talk to you tomorrow. We'll be live at 11 p.m. Eastern Time Zone tomorrow. Love you much.